Allegations piled up against him. He remained silent until today. News 4's Emily Gugemis is the first reporter to speak to Dennis Gabryszak on camera. She was there as he announced he's giving up his seat in Albany. Emily?
Lou, the now former assemblyman wouldn't answer my questions this afternoon. Instead, only read a prepared statement ending his career as assemblyman.
After 32 years of public service, that I will retire from the New York State Assembly.
Democratic Assemblyman Dennis Gabryszak is finally speaking after hiding out for the past month. He says he waited for all of the allegations to come forward.
At this time, I want the public and my colleagues to know there was no sexual contact between me and any members of my staff.
But the one current and 6 former employees are not accusing Gabryszak of sexual contact, rather sexual harassment. They say Gabryszak made sexual jokes, invited them to stay in his hotel room, asked them to go to massage parlors, and talked about strip clubs. The women also accuse Gabryszak of sending a cell phone video of himself receiving or pretending to receive oral sex. And another woman says he grabbed her and tried to kiss her, most of which Gabryszak denies.
In fact, there are allegations that have been made that are demonstrably false. There was mutual banter and exchanges that took place that should not have taken place because it is inappropriate in the workplace, even if it does not constitute sexual harassment.
It's pretty clear it's against the rules, and no one should have to accept this type of treatment in the workplace.
Assemblyman Sean Ryan says the fellow Democrat will not receive health or unemployment benefits. He will, however, receive his pension. As for the victims, Ryan says they face a more uncertain future.
Some people think, oh, people bring these cases to get rich. You don't get rich bringing sexual harassment cases. You often find yourself humiliated, the tables turned against you, and often unable to find future employment.
Ryan says it's important for Governor Andrew Cuomo to call a special election and fill Gabryszak's seat so Western New York's delegation is complete.
We need all our votes to make sure that an appropriate amount of state money comes to Western New York.
Gabryszak's wife, Louise, sat in the room while he read his statement. When he finished, he refused to answer questions.
Did you ever ask women on your staff to visit massage parlors or strip clubs?
He'll address those at some point in the future, but for now, this is the statement, okay?
Don't you think, since you're a public figure, that you should answer some of these questions?
I'm going to follow advice of the attorney.
Gabryszak resigns after 7 years in the New York State Assembly.
I am proud of the legislation that I have sponsored and the issues that I have championed.
But now his legacy includes not just those issues, but the scandal that ended his career.
And with Gabryszak's resignation, there are now 8 empty seats in the Assembly. Again, it's up to the governor to call a special election to fill Gabryszak's seat. Reporting live, Emily Gugemis, News 4 at 11.